If you're going to be talking about chiplets, you need communication between each one of them. One of the standards out there is UCIe. So briefly, could you tell us what UCIe is first?
Yes. So UCI stands for Universal Chiplet Interconnect Express. The idea, as the name suggests, that it be a universal way of connecting chiplet to chiplet, regardless of what you are transmitting from one to another, should be able to do a standardized version of interconnect, which has been so far been largely custom, to allow more and more adoption of this amazing technology that gives much more bandwidth at much less power consumption.
Now, if you're going to be taking advantage of this in your design, what kind of tools do you have that are going to facilitate incorporating that into both the chiplet design as well as the chiplet system?
Companies such as Cadence, which are integrated EDA and IP vendors, provide multiple tools such as integration, the PNR tools, the synthesis tool that will allow you to integrate the IP and all the collateral that is released with it to be used readily in your design. The idea eventually is, with all these tools and a well-designed IP, that you can focus on what matters to you most and not have to worry about the interface IP at all.
Now, what do you have in your particular design? Are there particular tools that you may have integrated for testing and support and management?
What we have, for example, like Cadence is known to have world-leading tools for integration. So not just for creating the design, but also we have verification IP that goes with it. We have emulation models. We have prototyping that designers can use to make sure the silicon is indeed good and the design will indeed perform as expected before they even tape it out, which is very expensive given the newer technologies. So we have all these tools, and of course, as I said, the design IP is made in such a way that these tools and tools from anybody, in fact, can be used with the design IP, giving the customer flexibility to be able to use the tools of their choice and the IPs of their choice working together as one to ensure a high quality design.
Now, can you build anything on top of UCIe in terms of communication protocols, things of that nature?
Yes, UCI by nature is a protocol that is layered protocol, and it can be as light or as heavy as required. For example, UCI can function just as a PHY, and it's a standard interface on both sides of it. Then UCI has a layer called an adapter that can help control the PHY and make sure it is working robustly. And on top of it, UCI is very flexible in what options it provides. Such as you have an interface called streaming, where you can have any sort of protocol above it. UCI also natively supports PCIe and CXL over it.
Okay, so what would be the one key thing that you would like designers to know about Cadence's solution?
So one key thing to know about Cadence's UCI solution is that it is extremely flexible. So it can cater to your need. I know there is a lot of questions about the die-to-die interfaces needing to be very custom to be able to meet the PPA requirements. But the way the UCI standard is and the way Cadence has implemented is, you can have the PHY, and we have many interfaces possible with the PHY. We support both the advanced and the standard package PHYs in various form factors, such that a customer can utilize essentially whatever version they want and mix and match with the controller of their need to create the design of their choice.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.